Welcome back to another episode of Woolly TV. This time round we've got the Channel Islands Dumpster Diver 2. It's meant to be ridden an inch shorter than your Happy every day, so that's what I got, a 511 coming in at 34.0 litres. Mix it up and try it as a 2+1. Don't forget to support the brands that support Woolly TV. Star Surf and Skate, massive range of boards. They will pick it off the shelf, wrap it up, get it in a box and get it shipped out the very next business day, straight out to you. This one's a fair bit different to the original. It's wider in the nose and tail. It's got a little bit more rocker and it's got a subdued single concave running right through the board. The rocker is still quite flat compared to others, but it has got more than the original. The single concave is more subtle and it's got a really flat deck with thick rails. The rails are quite thick on it. So we'll just get out there and see how it goes. These are just going straight to larges today. Still the neutrals. We're going to start with a large. It feels a little bit sticky. I'll come and swap it for some mediums. I feel like I was a little bit over finned, felt like the fins are a tiny bit big. Got the feel of the board, I got through a couple of sort of carving turns, felt pretty good, but I just reckon I can get a bit tighter in the pocket if I've got a smaller fin. It's not lacking drive, it just feels a bit something through the turns. So I'm going to put some medium, just some normal legacies again, just a neutral. So just a standard sort of template, not dissimilar to a performer medium in the FCS range. It's kind of just, I kind of prefer to just use standard type template type fins. Then I get a real read, and this is like my cleaning the palette. Just put the standard fins in to start, see how the board goes, and then I can play around with some other ones. changed the fins, put in the medium, went back out, same little right. It definitely felt better. I got one left where I just went out so wide on the face and just drove back and did like a rebound roundhouse on my backhand. It felt sick. The board held so well. Definitely didn't need the big fins in it. The medium felt way better. So I'm going to go back out, have a little break, and I'm going to go back out and do it all over again just for you guys. But I'm putting in 2+1 just for that, because I want to try it. I just had a pretty good surf on, I tried it with large just neutrals, and that went okay. Then I put the medium neutrals on and that went much better. I like that. I felt it was over finned. And now I'm just going to mix it up and try it as a 2+1. Got the ENs in there, which are my favourite 20 templates. And I just got this little guy that for some reason it just always ends up in my car as my 2+1. That's just my +1. That guy there. Just seems to give enough hold where you got the joy and drive of the ENs, and then it's just sort of holds it in when you want to surf it like a thruster. It's a new XL Weddy and it makes you surf like Mad Archibald. So look, built for speed. It's Archie's one. He's a legend. It's like being reborn. Been mucking around with it all day. I'm getting the hang of it. It's feeling pretty good. All fin combos felt good, except the larges. I just felt too over finned. I couldn't pull the tight turns in the pocket like I was trying to. Mediums worked really good. Then the ENs with the trailer went good as well. Really loose but still drivey. Looks pretty sick. What I'm saying, it's pretty filth. I'm going to put larges back in, even though it felt a little over finned on my forehand on smaller waves. I reckon it'll be alright. It's a little bit bigger today, and on my backhand I'll be able to handle it. got a couple, went on the left, felt pretty good. I put the big fins in it because it's kind of overhead out there and this board's not really designed for those sort of waves, but those fin combo went good. Then I went over to the right, got a few on the right, but it's a bit bumpy and I had to sort of nurse the board a little bit because it's not really designed with the wide tail. It's just not designed for waves like that. But funny thing is, I actually preferred it in overhead surf than I did in the small surf. I liked the feel of the board on rail when it was in punchy, really thick waves. So yeah, don't know what to say about that. It's meant to be a groveler and I liked it better when it was head high and bigger. So it is what it is. Anyway, board went pretty good. Ew. I tried it with a bunch of different fins. Tried it with the larges and the neutrals, then I swapped it out for some mediums. I liked it better with the mediums. Then I went and played around and chucked it as a 2+1. So you guys can check all that out. But then I put larges back in on the second surf because it was overhead. Now the funny thing about this board is I rode it in smaller surf because it's meant to be a groveler, but I actually preferred it when it got bigger. So I don't know what to say about that one, but I didn't surf it in really small surf. But if you were going to want to use it as a groveler, I'd probably suggest on getting a Spine-Tech one or EPS, just one of the epoxies. I just find that in those smaller waves, you'll get a little bit more zing and spring out of your boards. The PU did feel really good when it was bumpy and also felt fine when it was actually overhead. I got a couple that were well overhead and it drove really well, but I had the set of large fins in it then. I spiced it up. The 2+1 made it a little bit zippier and I actually really enjoyed riding it like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, comment down below. There's a bit more data down there as well if you want to have a read, but feel free to reach out if you've got any questions. Thanks again. You. Why you got that thing in my face, bro?
Why you
Get that thing out of my face.
There he is, the turkey wallaby. Turkey! Hey!
What?
What fins you riding, what board, what condition?
No way.
What happened on that last
Well, I got a little bit carried away. I went to attack the lip and I should have probably just exited gracefully, which I definitely didn't. And I landed like out in the flats and I just slipped off and it was not pretty. I thought I was going to do a knee or something silly, maybe a hammy or a hip. When you get an old age of 50, you can pretty much pick whichever injury you want. You can get one. I'm still meant to be holding my breath, so my six-pack still looks mean as. Where's the doodass for this thing? Oh, right up the front. I think it's better. Fuck. Wind's gnarly. But you can see. It's meant to.
He's done this before. Alright, take the.
Feels like it's got a through that.